I'm Dr. Gary White. I've been here at the Uintah Basin Hospital Medical Center for 52 years. I came here in 1968, leaving the U.S. Army and a residency in internal medicine for practice with two of my good friends, Terry Buxton and Frank Madsen, both of whom were generalists, although Frank Madsen had had a surgical residency for just 1 year. I had had no residency at all, but I had 3 kids, a wife. I'd been poor for a long time, and it was time to go to work and make some money. I dived into this situation in 1968 with Verve. We were working at that time 80 to 100 hours a week. We did everything. Saw patients in the clinic, ran the emergency room, delivered the babies, did the general practice surgeries. It was a very busy time. Fortunately for me, at least, in 1972, a retired physician from Salt Lake came out to do an endoscopy for me on a patient that needed her stomach looked at. This was an upper endoscopy. The surgeon only had the one scope. He had only had it about 6 months. It was a brand new technique. But I watched him do that and look into that lady's stomach with that scope and realized that I had to have a scope like it. And within 2 years I did. I also had a colonoscope. I attended a session in Philadelphia that taught me how to do colonoscopies, and I was off to the races. The important thing about this was that in 1974, my best friend and medical partner Frank Madsen came down with a colon cancer, which eventually killed him. He died in late 1974, and at the time, I swore that no person in the Uintah Basin would die of colon cancer if ever I could help it. You can see it's a very emotional thing with me. Since then, I've done right around 25,000 colonoscopies and other endoscopies, saved many lives, and helped many people with their GI problems. As the years passed, I concentrated more and more on gastrointestinal medicine, including colonoscopies, upper scopes, lower scopes, and so on. I gradually dropped out of family medicine, finally out of OB, finally stopped doing surgery in around 2000, and in the last 20 years I've exclusively done endoscopy and GI medicine alone. I finally found a niche that fit. I came to love what I was doing. When I semi-retired in year 2000, I found out what medicine really was, because I had time by then to make friends with my patients and to teach them about their disease, to make them their own expert, and to give them the attention that I should have been giving all my patients in all those past years, but never had time to. I came to love my patients even more because of it, and their appreciation came back to me in many wonderful ways.